In question 5, two heavyweight boxers decide that they would be more successful if they competed in a lower weight class. For each boxer, this would require a total weight loss of 13 kgs. At the end of week 1, they have recorded a weight loss of 1 kg, and they both find that in each of the following weeks, their weight loss is slightly less than the week before. Boxer's A weight loss in week 2 is 0.98, and it is given that his weekly weight loss follows an arithmetic progression. In part 1, we have to write down an expression for his total weight loss after X weeks. Now, as it is an arithmetic progression, the sum to n terms of an arithmetic progression is given by n upon 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So as we have to find the total weight loss after X weeks, so we can write this expression as for the sum of X weeks, this will be X upon 2 into 2 into 1 plus n minus 1. So this will become X minus 1. And as in the second week, the weight loss was 0.98. So the common difference will be, so we can write d will be equals to 0.98 minus 1, which is equals to minus 0.02. Simplifying this, we can write this as the sum will be sum of after X weeks, it will be X upon 2 into, this will become 2 plus, so minus 0.02 into x will become minus 0.02x. Minus 1 into minus 0.02 will become a plus 0.02. Simplifying this, we can write this as x upon 2 into 2.02 or minus 0.02x plus 2.02. And now multiplying by x and dividing by 2. So this will become 0.02x squared divided by 2. So this will become minus 0.01x squared. And this will be 2.02 divided by 2, so that will become a 1.01. So the sum after the total weight loss after X weeks will be 0.01x squared plus 1.01. Now in part 2, it says he reaches his 13 kg target during week N. Use your answer to part 1 to find the value of N. Now we already know that after X weeks, the total weight loss will be given by the expression minus 0.01x squared plus 1.01. And this was also multiplying by x, so this will be 1.01x. And the total should be equals to 13, so we can write it equals to 13. We can rearrange this quadratic equation to write it as 0.01x squared, making it a positive. Taking it on the right hand side, this will become minus 1.01x plus 13 equals to 0. Now, using a calculator to solve the quadratic equation, so we can substitute the value of a as 0.01, the value of b as minus 1.01, and the value of c as positive 13. So substituting this in the calculator, one of the values of x that we'll get will be 85.85, and one of the values will be 15.14. Now we'll take the first value, basically that when it reaches a 13 kg target, so that will be 15.14. But as the value is 15.14, it means that it will reach its target in the 16th week. So the final answer will be 16. In part 3, it says boxer's B weight loss in week 2 is 0.98, and it is given that his weekly weight loss follows the geometric progression. Part 3 says calculate his total weight loss after 20 weeks and show that he can never reach his target. So as it is a geometric progression, the sum of n terms of a geometric progression is given by, so that is a into 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r in case where r is less than 1. So as his weight loss in the second week is 0.92, so the value of r will be the second term divided by the first term. So that will be equals to 0.92. Finding the sum after 20 weeks, so that will be equals to a is 1 into 1 minus, this will become 0.92 to the power 20 divided by 1 minus 0.92. Substituting this value in the calculator, so the sum after 20 weeks will be equals to, this will be equals to 10.1 kg. And now as we have to show that he can never reach his target, so basically it is talking about even if n is very large, what will the sum be? So that means we have to find the sum to infinity. So the formula for sum to infinity is a upon 1 minus r. And just to understand this, we know that the sum formula is a into 1 minus r to the power n upon 1 minus r. Now, if r is less than 1, so let's say in this case it is 0.92, and we write a power up here, which is, let's say, 30 over here. So this value will keep on decreasing. And if we keep on, let's say, writing a bigger value, let's say we write 0.9 to the power 100, it will even become smaller, and it will basically become a 0 for very high values of n. So that's why this becomes a 0, r to the power n. So the sum of infinite terms, or sum to infinity, is a upon 1 minus r. So finding the sum of infinite terms, that will become 1 divided by 1 minus 0.92. Substituting this value in the calculator, that will become 1 divided by 0.08, and that will be equals to 12.5. Now, as he had to reach the target of 13 kgs, the sum to infinite term is 12.5. So we can write as 12.5 is less than 13. It shows that he can never reach his target.